Hi, my name's Kai, and I'm gonna be your guide through the less charted territories of the dating world. Everyone seems to have likes and dislikes about what they are into. One thing that seems to be consistent or even inconsistent is ages, and that is exactly what this video is gonna explore. So, like every YouTuber, let's get into this video. One question I came across pretty frequently during my research is what society deems to be okay and what is just not. The question really had me thinking about my friends that I surround myself with and what are their boundaries or views on the subject. So I decided to spark a conversation. Like any subject, there's going to be multiple views and perspectives and even extremities. And even though there's hard thoughts to even process, I hope to carry this conversation with care and respect. What do you consider an inappropriate relationship, age-wise?
First of all, the legal age in Canada is not 18.
Yep.
So, to me, if you're, let's say, like, whether it's boy or girl, someone who's 18 is dating, let's say, like, I don't know, like 16, 15, 14, like, you know?
Yeah.
To me, that's already illegal, and she's a minor or he's a minor. I find it wrong.
Okay, what makes it okay to be with somebody significantly younger than you?
When people come to me and tell me age is just a number, I will quickly respond to say, yeah, and prison is just another jail. Because that, to me, right there, it is wrong. I do not find it okay when somebody's dating, like, someone who is, like, an adult, or, like, you know, legal, and a minor. That, to me, is not okay. If you guys are both legal, you know, be married, do whatever, that's between you guys. You know, like, I obviously have my own opinions regarding that, but it's not like, wrong.
Do you think societal norms in this context are always correct? Like, meaning, so there are some relationships that do have large age gaps. Like, what I mean is, like, you know, there is this guy who was in a homosexual relationship with this guy, and he's 19, and he was with a guy who was 53, like 53 or something. But society always bashes the shit out of him because, you know, it looks like a pervert kind of scenario type of thing. So how do you feel about society basically not normalizing a relationship like that?
I have friends who dated. I have a friend who was gay, and he dated a guy who was in his 40s when he was 19. It really depends on the relationship. I think a lot of the times with something like that, you have an older person who's taking advantage of somebody who's younger than them. A lot of the time it is like that sugar baby, sugar daddy kind of role. Even if it's not said, it's kind of like, oh, I'll take you to the spa, or like, we'll go have a nice supper, or, you know, I'll buy you these new clothes, or you kind of get gifts, and like that was the dynamics that I've witnessed with those types of relationships. And 20 is like a weird age gap.
Do you think it's socially accepted though? Like that age
In
gap?
some places, I feel like it is. Like, I feel like for some people it is. Like, it was for me. Like, my parents didn't really care because they kind of grew up with like that mentality that, like, yeah, like, I don't know, like 15 was like okay, I guess. Like, I don't really know.
Okay.
I also had like a very dysfunctional upbringing, so like,
what makes it okay to be with someone who is younger than you but like significantly? Is there any like bridge that makes it okay?
You have to think about cultures too, because we were talking the other day about 12-year-olds and arranged marriages in some countries.
yeah, but that's violating human rights.
No, I know. I'm just saying in some cultures. I'm not saying, you know.
But if you don't have the choice, and it's culture that has basically been oppressing women, I don't think it's a good enough reason. I don't think there's a reason.
No, there's no,
What's the oldest person you would date? Like
the oldest person I would date?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would date like a 50-year-old if they were hot and like nice to me.
Nice to me.
And like if their wiener still worked.